kind of go over a couple of things real quick. Again, this is about video marketing, how to generate massive traffic from YouTube, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, I was experimenting some black hat stuff on a site a couple of years ago, and it got totally de-indexed from Google. They booted me out of their index, right? And I was making like $10,000 about a week, every week to 2 weeks with that site, and I was pretty upset. But instead of just giving up or, just throwing in the towel or anything like that, I just said, hey, you know what, I'm going to get traffic somewhere else, somehow else anyways. And at the time, I was already doing video marketing for it, but I was using the video marketing to just get the search rankings. But then I started using the video marketing to funnel that traffic directly to my stuff rather than getting it for the search rankings. And lo and behold, I'll tell you what, we did pretty well with the site still, even taking a big traffic hit and losing a lot of the traffic. The traffic that we were getting was from video sites like YouTube, and it converts at a higher rate. It's better traffic. It's better. It's like instead of getting the generic brand of macaroni and cheese, you're getting the Kraft, right? So it's kind of like that, guys. You really should think about the traffic sources, and even if you get a smaller amount of traffic with somewhere else, it could be much better type of traffic. And James is going to talk to you guys about all this stuff. Now, one thing I want to tell you about him, actually a couple of things. He's the author of the YouTube Marketing Book, number one. So he's an author. He's a speaker, and he's an LA Film School grad. So he's actually been to film school and knows what he's talking about when it comes to video. Not only that, he's featured on Entrepreneur.com, Mixergy, Social Media Examiner, and other websites that are, I haven't been on Entrepreneur.com yet, so he's got me beat there, right? So now I'm actually a little bit jealous. And he's also the founder of the Video Traffic Academy, guys. It's a community of about 6,000 small business owners, okay? So all these folks are out there leveraging the power of video for online success. And I'm going to tell you right now, again, you guys have heard me pounding on this for the last year alone, just since these updates with Google, but video is where it's at. I'm even coming out with the YouTube training product here shortly. But I got to tell you, man, it is really, really good. And what James has is not going to be the same stuff that I have in mind. He talks more about, I do the geeky SEO stuff. You guys know me. He talks more about how to do the marketing of it and how to leverage the actual videos. And his videos, they're way better looking than mine. I'll tell you that right now. I shoot mine with a cell phone, upload it. I'm gangsta. I don't care. James makes him look really good, and he has all this cool, I don't even know how you do half that stuff, man. I keep watching your videos and subscriptions to see what's going on. But you guys, he spent the last 4 years mastering the ins and outs of YouTube to help his clients get results fast. So who here wants to know how to get results fast for you, your clients, and everything else for video and SEO? Who? Now, Ron does. Tatiana does even more than Ron, actually. Albert does. Peter. Let's see here. Come on. Is that all? Because we've got a bunch of people on this call. Who doesn't want to? Because if you guys don't want to, I don't know why you're here. You guys, search engine rankings, better results for clients, makes them happy, gets you more money, right? If you don't have clients, it's just for you. It gets you more exposure. You get on the first page of Google for keywords. Then you can go and approach clients and say, hey, rent this video for me for $200 a month, right? There's tons of stuff. So we're going to get going on this right now. James, I know you're there. I heard you in the background there. How's it going, man?
It's going fantastic, and I am here. So can you hear me okay?
Yep, we got you good. Guys, will you type in there and let us know if you can hear me?
This is the sound of my voice. Testing, testing. Awesome. Yes, getting some yeses. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate the intro. I appreciate you having me here. I'm pumped. We got a lot of stuff to go over. And one of the things that you were saying, Michael, that was really fascinating, is saying you're really on the geeky side. The first thing I let people know is that when it comes to video and using video and getting results with it, there's this left brain side of it and a right brain side of it. And the left brain is the geeky stuff. It's the SEO. It's the metadata. And the right brain is the creative side, the experience, the story you tell with your video. And I really try and do, and I think you're gonna see that in this presentation, a fantastic job of blending both, because YouTube and Google are looking for both. It's not just about your title anymore. It's not just about the keywords. It's the content of the video that they're looking for. Now, as Michael said, I'm went to film school and all that stuff, and my videos might look fancy schmancy, but as you'll see on this call, I've got a ton of examples. Don't let that intimidate you. You don't have to be in front of the camera. You don't have to have a film degree to do this. It has never been easier than right now to get a video up on YouTube. The problem that 99% of the people are making who are trying or attempting this is they have no strategy behind it. So you will walk away in the next 60 minutes with a very simple strategy action roadmap that you can just step 1, step 2, step 3 do this. So get ready, get pumped. And I went ahead and you guys are already being very I just saw a comment by Bradley who said he just saw a bartending flair video by James yesterday. Yes, we'll talk about that a little bit today. But where was I going? I went ahead. You guys are already being very interactive. I actually have a second monitor set up just for you got your comments. So I'm going to encourage you guys and ask you to be as engaged and ask questions and answer my questions I have for you, so we can make this a two-way connection, a communication portal for you guys. So let's keep it simple. The goal of this presentation for you guys is really turn this whole YouTube stuff into your number one traffic generation strategy. That's my goal for everybody. Now, you guys already have other stuff that you're using, but I am such a huge advocate for YouTube, and a lot of what I'm going to do is show you that case for it. And we are talking about traffic and traffic generation, and you guys probably know this more than most crowds. I think Michael has educated you guys in the right direction, but the way we need to look at it, that just make videos and upload them, like I said, with no strategy, and they have no idea why they're making the videos, and the videos don't do anything for them. So the most important thing, and hopefully you guys have pen and paper in front of you, or you're using an iPad or a Google Doc to take some notes, is to understand and to write down that YouTube is traffic. When we get views to our videos, if we do the few little tips and tricks I'm going to share with you guys today, you can convert a portion of those views into traffic. Here's just a quick example just to get you guys excited. Here's one of my videos, a fun little experiment I did where I got 1,007 views, and this was in 48 hours. I was actually really excited with that. We don't need millions of views or anything like that, but I was able to drive that traffic to a lead capture page or a squeeze page where I converted out of those 1,007 views into 423 opt-ins. And Michael said it very quickly when he was doing the intro just a few minutes ago. He talks about the quality of traffic. So we'll talk more about that. It really is a higher quality traffic. So I don't want to spend too much time convincing you guys of YouTube. I think you guys are already on board for that. I do, however, want to share with you guys a quick story, and I need your guys' feedback on this. So a few months ago, I was hosting a webinar very similar to this. It was a packed house. We had 1,000 people online. There were actually people that were couldn't get on the line because GoToWebinar can only hold 1,000 people. And at the start of the call, I launched a poll, and I asked people two very important questions. First question I asked people is, I said, have you guys seen a YouTube video in the past 7 days? Whether it was someone emailed it to you, you saw it on Facebook, or you were on YouTube, or maybe on your cell phone. And if you guys could actually go ahead and type in Y for yes or no for no, if you guys have personally seen a YouTube video in the past 7 days. Because what's very funny is every single time I ask this question, we get very similar results. Keith Henderson even said, "Are you kidding?" So far, I haven't even had one person say no yet. So right now we have 100% of you guys on the call saying that you have seen a YouTube video in the past 7 days. On that call of 1,000 people, 82% of our audience said yes. Then I asked this follow-up question, and I said, have any of you uploaded a YouTube video in the past 7 days? Go ahead and do me a favor and type in yes or no. Be completely honest.
I sure have.
There we go. Now, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm getting more yeses than I usually see, but still a lot of no's. I'm going to probably say on this call, looking at the no's and yeses coming in, it's probably about a 60 to 70% no. Whoops, sorry, I went too fast there. We only had 11% of people who said yes, they had uploaded a YouTube video in the past 7 days, and I'm sure most of those people had been on a previous call with me and already knew that YouTube was the place to be. So why do I share this? Why did I do this whole thing? You guys can see, because of these numbers, you can see the gap. You can see the opportunity that is apparent that there is a demand for the entertainment and the information that people crave through video and through YouTube. And YouTube is literally penetrated into every area of our lives. We are watching it on our mobile devices. It integrates perfectly with every social networking tool that we use. And it's called viral video for a reason. Nothing is shared, no other form of media is shared more than a video. I mean, they do not call it viral articles or anything like that. And in fact, at the beginning of 2012, YouTube actually dished out $100 million, and then actually like a week ago, an additional $200 million to original content creators. Basically, YouTube said, here's a bunch of money, please, people, make videos for us. The audience is there, the demand is there, but so few people are willing to take that brave step forward and become a content producer and put content out there on YouTube. So that's what gets me so excited. This year has seen the most exponential growth in YouTube's, 6 or 7 years of being alive on the internet. So get excited, get pumped. Really quick, a little bit about me. This is really for you guys to kind of show you how I got into this and how over the years YouTube has really changed my business and other people I've worked for. Yes, as Michael mentioned, I am the founder and creator of a program called Video Traffic Academy. We have over 6,000 members, and we actually just relaunched. We had our 1-year anniversary, and we did a whole makeover and everything in the program. And it's been a very exciting journey because we've been able to help people all over, not just the country but the world, getting their videos ranked and building a business using YouTube as a primary traffic generation resource. But it all started with humble beginnings. This is a good friend of mine, the gentleman over on the left, and he's a big introvert. He's a really shy guy. He's kind of goofy, but he has a channel on YouTube that has over 100 million views and 57,000 subscribers. And I met him about 4 years ago, and he had been on YouTube since year one. First year of YouTube. And I learned a ton from this guy. We've created programs and training together, but I really got my start from this guy about 2007, 2008. Any guess out there as to what this gentleman, Dave Powers, without Googling or cheating, what this gentleman makes videos about in order to get 100 million views? Go ahead, I just want to hear what type of guesses you guys have. So if you have any idea what you think, I got to get some good ones coming in, what you guys think he's making videos about. So we have people from stuff on celebrities, dating, on video marketing, funny, goofy videos, puppies and kittens and politics, video games. Porn, yes, thank you. There's all great. This is all great stuff, and these are all things that actually, believe it or not, get a lot of views. But you believe it or not, this guy got 100 million views making videos of him flying remote control airplanes. And this is this is an example of his most viewed video. Has 14 million views, and it's him flying a flying school bus remote control airplane. And it's really cool, actually. Like, the thing is, driving on the ground is like an RC car, and then literally wings drop down and it flies up in the air. And it was a huge phenomenon, and it was put up years ago. But he's been able to build an entire business around this, where he sells affiliate products, he sells PDF plans, and he has a membership site all around this community that he's created with remote control airplanes. And it's so fascinating. I'm like, if this guy can do it, anybody can. So I decided to do that, and there was someone who mentioned earlier on the call that they did some research for me, and they found one of my bartending videos. I was a bartender back in college. That's how I paid my bills. And I actually created a program to teach other people how to bartend called Bartend for Profit. I had no idea what I was doing. How do I market this thing? How do I get people to buy it? So I started making videos on YouTube. And I made my first video 4 years ago and put it on YouTube. Still to this day, like right now, current 4 years, almost 5 years later, I'm still getting sales for this product from people who found me on YouTube. And if you look at the price, this is a plus $200 product. I mean, they're paying 3 months of $70. And that's how I market it. That's how I sell this thing, is people find my videos on YouTube. So it's a really exciting thing. But then what really took things to the next level, and I saw a few of you guys actually put in here dating as a niche. And this was a gentleman I met who's a dating coach. His name is Michael Griswold. We met about 2 years ago, maybe about 2.5 years ago. And he had a product on how to get your ex back. And I thought that was just the funniest thing. Who would want to get their ex back? Believe it or not, a lot of people do. And he had a $30 ebook that was making about a sale a day, which I actually thought was a really good start. So we went in and I partnered with him because he wanted to do more than a sale a day. And we did a complete overhaul of all of his marketing and everything. And it started with an entire YouTube campaign. And he says, James, I don't know how to do videos. I don't have a video camera. What do I do? So he literally used the webcam on his laptop, on his Mac laptop, and this is actually him in a Starbucks. You can hear the barista behind him calling out orders, the cappuccino machine, and Kenny G music playing in the background. And he's literally giving dating advice over his videos. Today he has almost 2 million views. He's just almost at 1.9 million. And he's been doing these for about, like I said, 2.5 years now. And when we relaunched his product, we raised the price from $30 to $97, and still to this day, the product can get anywhere from 10 to 20, 25 sales a day. The number one traffic source is YouTube.com. So it's been a very exciting thing. I've been able to work in different niches, and now today I just help other people and do my own funny videos. I like to be the guinea pig with my videos and inspire those to do theirs. So yes, 4 billion daily views. Like I said, YouTube is growing at an exponential rate. I'm literally waiting for them to report 5 billion. But one of the things that we need to understand with YouTube, and I'm seeing this a lot with younger generations, is that it is a search engine in itself. And people consider it the second largest search engine next to Google itself. And obviously it's owned by Google. So people are actually bypassing anything else, and they're going straight to YouTube to search for answers to their questions, to their problems, to whatever they need stuff for, right? They're searching on YouTube. Here's an example of one of my, an earlier case study. Actually, this is over 1.5 years ago. This is Kristen Eckstein. She's a book marketing coach, and we did some work together. And we identified our keyword, which we'll talk about tonight, how to find your keywords and what are the right keywords versus the wrong keywords. We came up with the keyword, write a book and get it published, because that's kind of what she does. She's a book marketing coach, and so her ideal customer would be typing that in if they want to work with her. Well, in less than 2 weeks, we got her simple little video, which she filmed while she was on vacation with her husband. He's got the shaky little flip cam. She's on the beach. There's wind blowing. It's not the greatest video in the world. But she got it ranked to the #1 spot in Lesson Guys Tonight. The reason I share this example, 2 reasons. Number one, the video below it, you can, if you squint really hard, you can see is 5 years old and had 31,000 views. That was the video we beat out, and we beat it out in less than 2 weeks, like 10, 11 days. And the thing is most people think that the reason a video is at the #1 spot is because it has a lot of views. It's kind of this like the fallacy of how our brain works. We look at the #1 spot and we go, how did this video get here? You're trying to reverse engineer it, and you say, oh, it has 30,000 views, so I need a video that has 30,000 views or more in order to beat it. No, the reason that's totally wrong. It's backwards. Yeah. Yep. The reason it has 31,000 views is because it's the #1 spot. And obviously, as you can see, this screenshot's a year old, and if you were to still go to YouTube and type in how to write a book and get it published, her video is still #1, but it probably has 6,000-7,000 views now. It's not the views that determine the ranking, as you guys will see in a little bit. It helps, but the problem is people then go and buy views, and they're fake views, and we don't want to be doing that. But there are other things that we can do that's in our power and in our grasp that isn't even considered black hat or gray hat, that are just what we can do to improve our rankings. So, very exciting stuff. We'll come back to her in a second. But like I said, Michael also talked about how YouTube is quality traffic. And it's very easy to just say that and walk away. So let's go ahead and look at a very specific case study. This is from a good friend of mine, Travis Campbell. If you guys know him, he runs themarketingprofessor.com. And what he did was a fun little experiment where he took some of the most popular free traffic sources, Google+, Twitter, Facebook, StumbleUpon, and you can see YouTube as well. And he sent the traffic from these free sources all to the same exact opt-in page or squeeze page. And then he tracked the performance of those conversion rates. As you can already see and tell with where I'm going with this, YouTube, hands down, had the highest conversion rate out of any of these other traffic sources. In fact, as you can see on the page, this is a 691% higher conversion rate over Google itself. Now, why is that? It's a really simple thing once you get it. This is just going to click for you. And it's that if people are coming to your website or your blog or your squeeze page, wherever the heck you're sending them, after they've watched your video, or once they've clicked your link, it means that they've watched your video. And if they've watched your video, it means that you've provided value and there's something that they like about you and what you're talking about. So what it does is it qualifies your audience and your traffic before it even gets there. Because if I watch your video and I don't like it, I'm not going to go to your website. So the exciting thing that it does is it really primes and pumps your audience so that by the time they're over on your website, they're already ready to take action. They don't need to be sold as much. They don't need to be, pressured or use all this, crazy copy just to get them to take the next step. They're already ready to do it. And that's what I love. So just keep that in mind, which is another reason why we get so excited about this stuff. But yes, of course, there's more. And I saved the best for last. Google.com. This is our ultimate goal when we're doing anything with YouTube. And here's a fun little thing I found from Forrester Research that says an indexed video stands about a 50 times greater chance of ranking on the first page of results than any other given textual page in the index. Now, I'm not by any means an SEO guy at all. But I did, however, meet someone at a wedding this summer out in Denver, Colorado, who had a business right out of college, and now it's been like 3 or 4 years, that did about $100,000 a month, and it was in some weird thing like cell phone repair or jailbreaking your iPhones or something like that. But he said my business was 99% SEO Google based, and when Google made that last change, that last algorithm shift, he said his business was done for. His website and all his pages deranked, and I totally heard him, and one of the things he told me was, he goes, I should have been doing YouTube with it as well. And that's the exciting thing, is as Google is making these shifts, there's always this fact that since Google owns YouTube, and if they own it, and your videos, when you put a video, it's going to be on YouTube, they're going to want to keep those videos viewed versus the other video sharing sites. So it's always a very nice safety net, and now that we know that it's getting ranked easier than a blog post or an article or something like that, it's another reason why we need to be focusing on this. Let's go back to Kristen. You guys remember her? I just talked about her. Here is that same video that's on YouTube, also ranked in Google for how to write a book and get it published. Very exciting. It's not the very top, but it's on the first page, and it's the only one with a thumbnail, which makes it much more desirable to click. It catches the eye. So very exciting. So I followed up with her. I said, okay, big deal. You got views. Okay, unless you're going to do the YouTube Partner Program, which pays out 10 cents per 1,000 views, you're not making any money on views. There's no view bank down at the corner that you can just go get money from. So I said, so what did this do for your business? She said 1 week after she was ranked at that #1 spot, she had 81 new opt-ins to her email newsletter, 81 new leads. And out of those 81 new opt-ins, she was able to convert one of them into a high-end client. Now, her high-end client paid her $10,000 for her VIP Platinum one-on-one coaching program. So I'm sitting here going, one video, one client, $10,000, not bad. And obviously, it's still what are you going to do with these videos, or what are your clients going to do with them if you're getting these ranked for local business owners. Obviously, the opportunities are endless, but this is one of the possibilities that gets me excited, and I think it should get you guys excited as well. So she's a coach, though. I mean, she can obviously be doing this for people all over the world. What about local marketers? I know we got a lot of people doing that here on the call tonight. Here's one great example. This is just a real estate agent, and he targets the most smallest niche in the world. It's Shangri-La and Vancouver luxury penthouses. And here's his videos popping up on the first page of Google. But the reason I love him, his name's Ian Watt, the reason I love Ian Watt and his videos is because he has done over 470 videos in the past 4 years. And at the end of the day, the definition of insanity is doing something 470 times and not seeing results. And a lot of his videos, if you go in and kind of reverse engineer what he's doing, are getting ranked for keywords such as this, which are geographically targeted local market keywords, such as Shangri-La penthouses. And if you look closely, this video is only 1 minute and 16 seconds long, and it's him talking to his flip cam in his car, hopefully while he's pulled over on the side of the road and not driving, but I can't promise that. So very cool stuff. So what I want to do, hopefully you guys got your clean, fresh sheet of paper, is I want to lay out a very simple strategy as to how this works. How we go from, I want to make a video, to I'm getting traffic or I'm getting leads from a video. It's really, really simple. So the first step is get it on YouTube. The second step is to get it ranked to the #1 spot on YouTube. And that's the goal. And then from there, the ultimate goal, the final destination, is to get that thing inside of Google. And that's where the ultimate payoff. Now, I have videos, just to let you guys know, that are not even ranked #1 on YouTube. You know, they're #3, #4, #5, and they're not even on Google, but they're still getting a lot of views. So I like to shoot for these as our goal. So this is our strategy. Now, the thing we're going to talk about the most, which is the most important thing, is this second one, getting you ranked in YouTube. Because getting you ranked #1 on YouTube is what's kind of going to be the catalyst for you getting ranked in Google, as I'll show you in a minute. So this first step, I want to blow past it so fast because so many people get caught up and stuck here. Making a video, it's this huge, overwhelming, unknown, scary idea, scary concept. And it's actually one of the easiest things you do. And out of this whole process, making a video is the easiest part. And I do like to tell people it's as easy or as complicated as you want to make it. I've seen people spend months on a video, spend thousands of dollars, and still not get it finished. I've seen people make a video in 2.5 minutes, and that includes having it up on YouTube. Okay, it's as easy or as difficult as you want to make it. So we can outsource it. That's something we'll be talking about a little bit towards the end. You can do a Craigslist search for a local film student or any kid that has an iPhone to film you or film a video. We can even use things like Keynote or PowerPoint. And there's a ton of time-saving video-making software that exists out there that can literally do like push-button videos. If we have any realtors or people who focus on real estate, I have a lot of real estate agents go through my program, and they use things like Animoto to make slideshows of their properties. Literally takes 30 seconds if you have the photos already. Making the video and uploading it to YouTube is the easy part. Yet people think that's where it stops. Like that's where they're done. It's the next step where we need to start. Now, getting it ranked in Google is kind of a result of getting you ranked at the top of YouTube. If you're ranked on page 4 of YouTube search results, they're not going to pick you to put you at the top of Google. I've not seen an example of that happening yet. So how do we get it to ranked into YouTube is what we'll be talking about. But once it's ranked on the top of YouTube, that doesn't guarantee you'll be ranked in Google either. And like I said, I'm not the Google SEO expert, and that's really not what we're gonna go over today. However, here are some clues into how you can be doing this, because this is the ultimate goal. And it kind of starts with the simple principle that Google knows what people want, Google knows what is valuable content, and that what they are liking and enjoying. And we'll even be talking about more about that in a second. But here's the example. Let me ask you guys a question. So look on your screen right now. If you were to do a Google search for how to tie a tie, do you think there would be a video result on that first page? Yes or no? And I'll wait to see if I have some responses from you guys. So type in yes or no. Do you think there would be a video on there? Absolutely. You guys all said yes. And some of you guys said I used it. I've searched that before. Of course, because Google knows that an article on how to tie a tie would not be valuable to their users, because that would be the most hardest way to teach that. So it kind of starts, that's kind of my hint to start off with that simple idea. So what I like to say is, if our ultimate goal is to get ranked inside of Google, to get our videos found in Google, and like I said, even if you don't, it's not the end of the world. You still get a lot of views. You want to get creative and think about keywords, which we'll be talking about in a moment, that are visually demanding, that need a visual of some sort in order to have the question answered, like how to tie a tie. So things that use keywords like how to in it, or tutorial, or demonstration, review, or preview, keywords like that are a good start. It's not the only way, but it's a good idea. And I just want you guys to keep that in the back of your head. But like I said, what we're going to be talking about is this guy right here. Get it ranked, get it up at the top of YouTube. Okay? With 4 billion daily views, when you can get a good keyword, a video ranked for a good keyword, you're doing pretty well. So now that I've gone through all that, this is what we're going over. The top 3 ranking criteria for YouTube. What it is that YouTube is actually looking for to determine whether you're going to be up there or not. And get ready, because YouTube's actually made some algorithm shifts. And they don't do this as much as Google does, but YouTube has made some shifts recently. So this stuff's really important. Relevance, quality, and clout. This is what we're going to be talking about the remainder of our presentation. So let's go ahead and start with relevance. Relevance does start with this very simple principle that people get what they're searching for. If you were to go into Google and type in armpit fat, you're going to find videos and articles about armpit fat, how to get rid of armpit fat, etc., etc. And the reason I show this example is because this is a case study that I'm going to walk you through. So the real question is what is your audience, or what is the customers of your local clients searching for when they go to Google and YouTube, right? You guys are probably pretty knowledgeable on the importance of keywords and how to find the right ones. Most people are not. So we'll breeze through this, but I'll give you a great example. This is Liz D'Alto. She is a New York City-based fitness trainer, coach, and online marketer. And she chose a fantastic keyword, armpit fat. And we went through this whole case study with her. Why armpit fat? Well, she targets women who want to lose weight quickly. Her program is called Tighter in 10 Days. And we noticed that when you type in armpit fat, I can't remember the exact number, I think it was 18,000 searches a month. And so we said, great, let's make a video called armpit fat. We actually got it to the number 1 spot. It's now down at the number 2 spot. I'm a little bummed about that. But it has, since June, 23,315 views. And to be honest with you, 20 of those 1,000 views happened in the first 2 months. And now it's just getting, views a day that just keep adding up. Ton of likes, ton of comments. And actually what's really exciting is this video itself, just because of the execution of the video, not just because it's targeted, has opened up a lot of doors for Liz. Michael said he knew me before he even met with me or connected with me because he had seen my videos. And it's just a magical thing that videos get shared. They get you a lot of exposure. She was actually made a part of was asked to become a YouTube partner and be brought on to a fitness network because of this. She was had an opportunity to speak at an online marketing event
just because of this one video. The event host said, I saw this video, I want to bring you on and have you teach people how to do this. It was really cool. So like I said, she goes between 1 and 2, rank number 1 and number 2 spot for the keyword armpit fat. Now, notice when she's number 2, that the girl who's number 1, we're going to talk about that at the end of the call, why this girl who's number 1 keeps beating her out. It's actually really funny, and I'll show you why in a second. But it started with her keyword, right? Her keyword was armpit fat. So it's really simple as with anything else you're doing when it comes to SEO stuff. When you identify what people are searching for through their keywords, you just create relevant content for them. And sometimes if you guys already knew this, maybe you weren't able to bridge that gap as to say it's the same for videos. It really, really is. So I recommend, the basic entry level, the easiest way and the freest way is Google Keyword Tool. And if you guys, most of you guys, I'm going to assume are familiar with this, know how to use this. So this is how I do it. I just go to google.com, I type in keyword tool, and bada bing, bada boom, there it is, first result. And I start looking for my keywords, right? Here are some examples of people. I already showed you the Ian Watt example, but Marina Klima Goldberg, she's got the number 1 spot for interior design projects, and she is a interior designer. And here's one of my videos that isn't even number 1. It's how to get more subscribers. Obviously, terms like those on YouTube are very competitive, and they also get a lot of searches. So it's exciting when I get a video right up there at the top for one of those. But it starts with the keyword. So what I like to tell people first is if we know it starts with the keywords, and it starts with creating relevant content based off the keywords, make a list of as many ones as you want. And I feel that because it's video and because it's YouTube, we really want to go for something a little bit more daring and bold. We want to choose larger searches a month. And I'll show you an example in a minute. But I like to choose plus 30 keywords. And you write down this list, and this list of keywords becomes your shot list. What's your shot list? It's just the list of videos you're going to make. Because how many times do people say, well, I'd make video, but I don't know what to make it about? Or you get the opposite. You get someone who goes, oh, I know, I got a great video. I'm going to talk about how I've been in business for 25 years and why I'm the best. No one cares about that stuff. That's not important. You want to make videos that are value-based, that are relevant to the keywords people are typing in, right? So we turn those keywords into a shot list. Now let me show you a case study. When I created Video Traffic Academy, I decided I wanted to teach people through an example. I love doing it that way. I don't want to teach anything unless we've proven it and can show that it still works to this day. So I actually did this case study about a year and 4, maybe almost a year and a half ago. And I chose a keyword called kettlebell routine. And it was based off the fact I was doing kettlebells at the time, which is a fitness workout, big, heavy iron cannonball with a handle. You swing it around, you get in good shape. And inside the Google Keyword Tool, I found out that the keyword phrase, kettlebell routine, gets 12,100 monthly searches. So I said, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and make a video off of that. So I went on my deck, I put on a goofy pink shirt, and I made a video about a kettlebell routine. Now, if you look really, really closely at your screen, can you see that? It actually has the transcript in there, that is a big hint for you guys. For more advanced people, upload a transcript, an accurate transcript to every single one of your YouTube videos. But notice right there, it says, hey, all right, in this video, I'm going to do a kettlebell routine. The keyword that I said in the video actually gets indexed in YouTube's search. And we've done some funny tests with this, where you can type in, you could say something funny like, I love wearing pink pajamas. Type that in, and YouTube's able to find your video based off of that. So when you upload a transcript, let me take a step back. When you say your keyword in your video, talk it out, say, armpit fat in the video, and then upload your transcript, that only further helps to tell YouTube and Google exactly what your video needs to be optimized for. As in this case, kettlebell routine. Got it? Year and 6 months ago, year and 5 months ago, video's still at the number 1 spot, and oh yes, it's in Google as well. That's where I get really excited, because I've seen with a lot of Google stuff where, Every week something else changes. And I've seen a lot much more settling in. You know, these videos can grow some roots and get comfortable at these number one positions if you do this right. And obviously it starts with the keyword, and it starts with optimizing the title, the tags, and the description, and the transcript that I went over, and getting it to that number one spot. But it starts with the keyword. Now, there's another thing, and this is kind of what I was saying, that YouTube has made some shifts recently towards looking more at quality of videos. They used to be all about whoever can get the clicks were who they wanted pushed up to the top. If you had the greatest thumbnails and the greatest headlines, they wanted to push you up. But now it's more about the content of the video. So the second ranking criteria that YouTube is looking for, quality. Please write that down. And quality simply means that videos with this higher quality will get the more views, but quality means value and engagement. Quality does not mean a better camera. It does not mean a full production crew. It does not mean expensive lighting and paid actors. It has nothing to do with that. That can help. But like I said, you get to decide if you want to make these videos as simple or as difficult as you want. Quality is about value and engagement. Now, I can't do a very good job of teaching you how to give value in a video. That's really up to you. If our keyword is armpit fat, I'm not the expert on how to teach women how to get rid of armpit fat. That's not my job. It's yours. But what I'm trying to get across here is that the boring, monotonous talking head videos of a commercial about how you've been in business 20 years is not value. It's not engagement. So you want to go in the opposite direction, because the whole point is that YouTube is tracking and ranking you based on time on the video. So if your audience and your viewers, you get them there, great. But they leave within 5-10 seconds, that's going to drastically hurt your ranking. So it's about keeping people on your videos for a longer time. Like I said, doesn't mean we need to get all elaborate and crazy. It just means we need to provide great value in our videos. The Michael Griswold example that I showed you, the dating coach, where did he do his videos? Webcam, laptop, in a Starbucks. Yet he has fantastic engagement because he just shares great content. And that really at its core is what it comes down to, because that's what they're looking for. So bottom line, make better videos. Now I'm going to give you guys a few tips here, but the big question is, what do we make videos about? Because I think that's still something that we might really be asking. Well, I have a keyword, armpit fat, or how to write a book and get it published, but what do I make the videos about? What does it look like? All that stuff. Well, I don't want to limit anybody. You can make a video based on whatever you want. We have a ton of different case studies and examples that our students use inside Video Traffic Academy. But at the end of the day, as long as you know what your audience wants, or what the end user or the end viewer wants, you can make a video about anything. The opportunity is endless. But I want to give you guys some essential video ingredients. Some of the things that I add to all my videos that make them more valuable and more engaged. And obviously it starts with the value. I already said that, so I'm not going to go over it again. Relevant. We already talked about this. However, it's an important reminder that if our keyword is armpit fat, we do not make a video about why you should join my program or why you should do this. You need to make a video about armpit fat, how to write a book and get it published. You need to make a video about how to write a book and get it published. Just because we have a relevant keyword doesn't mean we can go, not bridge that gap. You need to start with what, it's very misleading if you don't. And that's when people leave, and then, hey, your engagement goes down. Your time on the page goes down. Okay, so make sure it's relevant. You can turn that content into a pitch, into a call to action. We're going to talk about that in a second. But be relevant. Also short and to the point. A lot of people put these 8 to 10 minute videos out of them like just a one-shot talking head video. People are going to leave. They won't even get to the end of your video where you give your website, your URL, and your call to action. So keep them short. The sweet spot that I have seen is a 3 to 5 minute video. If you want to do shorter, that's fine. Short and to the point, though. Don't say something in 2 minutes if it can be said in 1. It's really that simple principle, okay? And demonstrable. I kind of alluded to this before, but video is a visual element. So you want to avoid the talking head as much as you can. Anything that adds imagery or demonstration or a visual component is going to dramatically provide more value to your audience because they get bored really easily. People just have like really bad attention spans on YouTube. They're on to something else. It's ADD for every person on there. So if you can show them something, if you can demonstrate something, you're going to be keeping them much more engaged. Please keep that in mind. But here, as you're writing these down, put a star next to this one. This is the most important thing. If you forget all those, don't add any of those, this is the one that you make sure that every video has, hands down, because this is called video traffic, not just get video views. We actually want to get people off of YouTube. That is our goal. The only way you can do that is with a call to action. So, yes, that is a very wonderful still image of me. So we need to deliver a call to action. We need to tell people what to do after the video, where to go next. Now, I like to give subtle call to actions during my videos to subscribe to my channel and share, but the real call to action that we want to deliver is to click a link. Go somewhere. Go to your website, to your blog, to your offer, to your squeeze page, to wherever. Anywhere but YouTube, because they're going to get distracted and be on to somebody else and forget you in 2 seconds if they don't. It's just that simple. So I'm going to show you how to do an effective delivery of a call to action. I'll give you an example of this. So first of all, you tell them what to do, you tell them why to do it, and tell them how to do it. So let's say we're doing the armpit fat example because we've just been using that a few times. So we'll keep going with that. So at the end of her video, Liz D'Alto has just finished up a 3-minute video on how to get rid of this armpit fat. And now she needs to deliver a call to action. So she'll say, thank you for watching my video. To get your hands on my free 7-day workout series to lose weight and get in great shape for the holidays, head on over to lizdialto.com. To get there, go ahead and click the link below this video, and you can get your hands on that report right now. Go ahead, click that link now, and I'll see you over on my website. Okay, I just made that up off the top of my head, but you tell them what to do. Download my free report or go to my website. Tell them why to do it. Well, it's going to show you how to do this, and you're going to lose weight, get in shape for the holidays. Tell them how to do it. Click the link below this video. And yes, you're going to have your URL in the description box on your YouTube videos. Okay? Every video's job is to get people off of YouTube and onto your website. Okay? So you need to have an effective call to action. Really quick, what I want to do. I want to breeze through this stuff pretty fast. This is more of the left brain technical stuff. If we're talking about making better videos and improving the quality, here's some quick tips on it. But I don't want people getting hung up here. I don't want this to be the thing that stops you from making videos, because you start with where you are and you can always improve. And like I said, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face, you can make video as simple or as difficult as you want. So please choose the simple option. Okay, so what if we want to make better videos? A lot of people go for better equipment. Okay, well, I'll just go out and I'll drop the cash and we'll just buy all this expensive stuff. It's not really the best thing to do, but if you are, the big misnomer is people think you start with buying a new video camera. That's probably like the last thing you want to do. If you want to improve your videos by buying better equipment, a microphone is all you need. Audio clarity, your voice, and what you say is the most important element of a video when it comes to people being engaged, hearing you, and continuing to stay on the video. And let's look at the example. Let's say you have the super nice, beautiful HD DSLR camera with the blurred background, the depth of field as they call it, and it's just a brilliant bright colors and it's crystal clear. And there's a plane flying overhead, and there's wind in the mic, and I can barely hear you. I'm not going to watch it. Audio is far more important. So getting a lapel microphone, whether it's a wired or wireless lavalier, you can get these things on Amazon.com for like $30 is going to drastically improve the quality of your audio. The next thing you'd want to do is lighting. Now, there are lighting kits that you can get on Amazon as well for like $200, a 3-point video lighting kit. But there's also this really big free lighting source outside called the sun. The magic trick is you just film your videos in the morning hours or the evening hours, because when you film with the sun directly overhead, what happens? You get those harsh shadows. You look like you have these dark lines on your face, and that's no fun, and you're squinting, and you just look like crap anyways. So you want to film, if you're going to film outdoors, in the morning hours or the evening hours. Or you can get a really inexpensive lighting kit and light your home office or an indoor set. And the last thing would be a camera. Well, James, what kind of camera do you recommend? That's the number one question I get. And I don't have an answer for you. Everyone's budget is different. So I say start within your budget and find a camera that has an external audio jack. I say go to Best Buy, play around there on a Sunday afternoon for 30 minutes and ask a guy there, go, which of these cameras in the $400 range or the $200 range or the $1,000, whatever your budget is, which one of these cameras has an external audio jack? Which one of these will let me plug in a microphone? And whichever one they choose, you got a great camera. Okay. Now, I've recently switched to a digital SLR, which are the photography cameras that can also shoot video. I do not recommend that for people that are not technically inclined, because there is a steep learning curve for these. So keep it simple, because you don't use what you don't know how to use, right? You're not going to use it if you don't know how. And we want you to use it. You got to do it. So you got to know how to use it. Now, we talked about this one, but I'm going to always encourage people. If I look at their videos when I do like coaching and reviewing people's videos, I say, great, make your next video shorter. People tend to ramble way too much. Say it in 1 minute, not 2. Be as succinct and clear and short with your videos as possible. I'm also a big fan of more of the post-production work. The magic does happen in post, as they say in the film industry, and even just some simple transitions, a little bit of music, a little text, a little title, a little sound effects can literally transform a video and increase so much interaction. Now, here's the deal. We'll talk about in a minute how you can outsource videos. But even if you do it yourself, the biggest complaint people say is, James, this just takes too much time. And to them I say, you know what? It does take, if you're going to do this yourself, it does take more time than putting out a post on Facebook or tweeting on Twitter or uploading a photo on Instagram. However, I have videos that are 4 to 5 years old that are still ranked at the top of YouTube. They're still getting me leads and sales in my business. So if you're willing to do a little bit more work to yield a long-term residual ROI, then I say go ahead and do it. Because I don't know what my tweets from 2 years ago or even 2 minutes ago are really doing for me today. And that's the way I like to look at things in my business. Do it once and let it work for you for as long as possible, right? And really quick, I want to talk about this as well. Who here? Let's get a poll. Someone here. Who is that? Lou has a Canon Vixia. I love those Vixias. Those are great cameras. Good. Okay. Who here has a face for radio? Who here does not want to be in front of the camera? Who here deals with clients that don't want to be in front of the camera? Go ahead and just type yes if that is you. And we are getting a lot of yeses. Me. Yeah, I get it. Here's a big secret. Even though I do my own videos, I hate being in front of the camera. I don't know where people got the idea that said that you have to be in front of the camera. It's total BS. It's total made up. You don't. In fact, there are a lot of times where videos where you're not in front of the camera can perform a lot better. And right now, I'm going to give you one solution. So the reason I say this is don't think that, I'm not going to do video because I don't want to be in front of my camera or I don't want to convince my clients that they have to be. Okay, this is just ridiculous. Let me give you one of many resources that I have for you. This one's called the Doodle video. Have you guys seen these? Some people call them a scribe video. They're like these, and Michael has these fast-drawn videos. This is actually me. I actually drew this. Yeah, look at that artistic skills, huh? That's my head in the left-hand corner. It takes hours if you wanted to do this yourself, and if you want to hire somebody We're talking thousands of dollars. However, they are hands down the most hypnotic videos you've ever seen. And people who use these see better results with these than anything else they've ever done. But if they're too much money for, if we don't want to spend a couple $1,000s and we don't know how to draw and we don't have that patience, well, what do we do? And why am I showing this to you guys, right? Well, cool little resource I found recently, a couple weeks ago, called VideoScribe. I think it's a free 7-day trial. You can use this software for free for 7 days. Make as many videos as you want. And then I don't know how much it is a month, but awesome. You could literally start today and make these videos for clients and charge a ton of money for them for these videos. Videoscribe.tv. This is one of my favorite resources, and I just had to share this with you guys as pure proof that you do not need to be in front of the camera to make a video or to get results with the video. That's ridiculous. So please write that resource down. Please if you haven't made a video yet, make your first video using this. It's a fun little software that you can literally make a video, have it up in 10 minutes. Okay, videoscribe.tv. So really quickly, I know we just hit the top of the hour. So I want to spend a few minutes talking about this third and final ranking criteria, the other thing that YouTube is looking for. And this is clout. Clout is really all the stuff that YouTube looks at to determine if you are a YouTube channel of authority. If you have clout on your channel. So let me give you an example. Here is SarahFit.tv. And the reason I've been talking about this armpit fat example this whole time is because this smiling little girl here is the darn girl that keeps beating out our armpit fat video. No matter what we do, she comes back and boop, number one. And we're kind of in this war with her. Well, she has 9.2 million views, 72,000 subscribers. She's got some clout. And at the end of the day, that helps. Now, do we need 9 million views? Do we need 72,000 subscribers? No, but we need to understand that if we have less channels and more content on that channel, we build up subscribers, we build up the views, we build up backlinks, we get more videos embedded on other blogs and stuff. That helps all of our videos. Not just one, not just two, but all of them. So it's actually a really exciting thing. I tell people, and I'm telling you guys this, be as consistent as possible with your videos, with your video uploading, because the more consistent you are, the more momentum that you create. Because of this whole clout thing. The more you're doing it, the more views you get on each video, which adds to your total views, which creates more subscribers, and it just starts to push you up. And then time and time again, this has happened to me. This has happened to numerous of our students that are consistent. They experience an exponential tipping point where things just boom through the roof. All of a sudden they were doing it, and I'm going to show you an example of someone who was doing it, not working, or little results, and then all of a sudden exploded. And it's because of this last thing. And I really feel that you just kind of have to prove time in the marketplace. So things like backlinks, which isn't my forte. That's more Michael's. Backlinks to your channel. Getting your videos embedded. YouTube tracks all of this stuff. If you, when I put a video on a big authority site like socialmediaexaminer.com, that video actually improves in its rankings. It actually will go up. And obviously getting subscribers. These are the things that are more of the long-term strategy, but this is really how you get a video to stick at the #1 spot. So a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff we went over. The top 3 ranking criteria: relevance, clout, quality. Now, the really important thing here that you guys need to understand is that what I've seen for years now, the big mistake business owners make, they decide what they want to make a video about, they get all in their head about where to film, how they should look, and blah, 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 editing, and oh my gosh, blah, blah, and then they put it up on YouTube, and they wipe the sweat off their brow, and they're like, phew, I'm done. And that is just the biggest myth possible. It's false. this is where it begins. This is where you get the results. 72 hours of footage uploaded every minute to YouTube of every day. 72. I can't even visualize that. 72 hours of footage is uploaded every minute of every day onto YouTube. Your video is literally a needle in a haystack when you upload it. I'm just going to tell you that right there. It's everything that you do after you upload the video to get it found, get it ranked, get it to the top of YouTube, and ultimately inside of Google. So that's exactly what I teach, and that's exactly what I love sharing with you guys. And I like to make it as simple as possible, and the best way to make it simple is just a step-by-step, step 1, step 2, do this, follow the instructions, get the results. Here's an example of inside our program, Video Traffic Academy. I have on your screen 2 of our process maps. These are kind of like the backbone of the course. The one on the left is the video optimization process. There are 7 steps that you need to follow every time you upload a video to YouTube that most people probably do 1 or 2 of these steps and they leave out the others. And this is where people make the mistake, but this is what's going to help rank your video or tell YouTube what your video is all about, which is extremely important based off of your keyword. The second one, and the one on the right, is my favorite. This is called the Video Aftermath. This is a buffet, as I like to call it, of 17 different tactics that you can deploy to basically guarantee you'll get to the top spot of YouTube. It's only a matter of time if you just keep doing these one of 17 things. You just keep throwing them out there. Some videos can shoot right up depending on the competition, and some take more time. I've had a video go up there in 48 hours, and I've had some that take 2 weeks. But these are the things that we do time and time again. Now, like I told you about that tipping point, this is a superstar student of ours. This is Marlene Hilema. And I've actually been on webinars sharing this slide. It's my favorite slide to share. And people actually go, "Oh, I love Marlene." And I go, "Really? How do you know Marlene?" "Oh, I saw her YouTube videos." And I'm like, "Of course you did." Marlene does videos teaching photography. And she did them on her own for at least a year before she joined Video Traffic Academy. And she thought she knew what she was doing. She was putting out great content already, but you can kind of see what was going on, which was not much at all. And then she realized that there were slight little shifts and changes that she could make with her videos that would make a world of difference. And that's what I love to do for people, and I want for you guys to do. In fact, I don't want you to just, say, no, I'm going to just figure it all out myself and spend the next, I don't know how many months that was 8-9 months, getting subpar views and results when you could get drastically faster results much quicker. And that is why I created Video Traffic Academy. Now, like I told you at the beginning of the call, if you guys remember, I just celebrated the 1-year anniversary of this program. So we went ahead, we revamped the entire members area. There's a ton of new content, bonuses. It's ridiculous. It's way too much amazing stuff, but you guys get it all. And basically, it's just designed to be your complete YouTube profit system for traffic generation and building an online brand, and then obviously turning views into leads and sales for your business, or obviously your clients' businesses if you guys are doing this for clients as well. It's divided up into 5 modules. I'm going to go over this really quick so you guys know everything that you're getting inside the course. We start you out in Module 1, which is everything you do that you guys hopefully already have a good foundation for, but you'll see how I take videos and start with the keyword and identify the profitable keywords that will get ranked and get the views ultimately when you get them ranked, and how you can choose the right keywords for your niche or your customer's niches really easily. From there, we take it to Module 2, and this is really where we put in what I like to call the right brain strategy. Module 1 is like the left brain, the keywords, the metadata, all that stuff. Module 2 is the right brain. It's what's our strategy? How are we going to provide value in our videos? What's our creative angle? And this, depending on what your business is, can be extremely powerful for differentiation, for satisfying the client with what they want. They want to see a video that they're impressed by. And obviously, if you guys are doing them, you want to be proud because it's reflective of your brand. Module 3 is all the stuff about how to make a video. The software, the editing, the the tools, the hardware, all that stuff that you might still have a question about that might still seem overwhelming. I don't like to brag that much, but one thing I'm really good at is taking stuff like that and making it really simple and easy for anyone. And we have people that have never even touched a camera, let alone be in front of it or behind it, and make incredible videos. And it's something I'm pretty proud about, that I like to brag about. So from there, now we're getting to the advanced stuff. This is how to optimize your videos, which is Module 4, and Module 5, how to get your videos ranked, which is exactly what we've been talking about. Getting them ranked, getting them at the top of YouTube and Google so that you convert those views into targeted traffic leads and sales for your business. So 5 modules. Walk you through the entire course with a live case study where I actually show you how I ranked the kettlebell routine video and a few others. But I've also got a ton of bonuses. This is really cool stuff. I get a little geeky about this, but I like to say I have the coolest bonuses in the world. I think you'll see why in a second. I've been doing videos for a long time. I've paid editors and animators and graphic designers to get me some really cool stuff. So why not just give that to you guys as a bonus? We have animated video bumpers that you can put at the end that have call to actions like click this link, subscribe to my channel, stuff like that. High quality royalty-free music. You don't have to pay a dime for your royalty-free music because we've got it all for you. And these are actually like legit songs. They're not like 1999 crappy music. This is like legit music that I use in my videos. You guys get those. Here's an example of something I have called a video overlay. Pinterest is huge right now. It works fantastic with YouTube. You can encourage people to pin one of your videos by dropping this thing into one of your videos. It's an animated arrow that comes over and puts a little boop, pin it over your video. So I'll do that one more time for you. You can see the arrow popping up, and it will actually click your video. It's really cool. I got a ton of those for you guys in there. You'll see really cool stuff. Now, if you don't want to do the videos yourself, I am actually, something you guys may not have known about me, I'm a huge fan of outsourcing. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that as well. I've been doing that very successfully for several years now. I have people that do live action editing and also like 2D text on the screen, animating, and you can get it really darn cheap. And I want to show you guys how to do that. And then obviously for those people who don't want to be in front of the camera, all the cool video making software, resources, and strategies for what I call faceless videos we've got for you as well. And the process maps, which I already showed you at the beginning. So there's a ton of stuff, right? Basically designed to be the most complete and comprehensive YouTube marketing course on the face of the planet. Hopefully the universe as well. Here's a comment I loved. I found this on my YouTube channel of all places. And this is from someone who said, "This is the best course I've ever taken. I've achieved number 1 in my keywords in less than a day, and in sometimes less than an hour following James's formula. It's foolproof, and the course is so darn cheap, I can't even believe it. There's other people paying more." Yeah, there are some very expensive courses out there. They're like $2,000. It is so darn cheap. So how much is it? Well, when I launched this program last year, which is about a year and like 2 months ago, we sold it for $100. And then for the 1-year anniversary, I went ahead and I added a ton of bonuses, a ton of new resources, some of the stuff I've mentioned, and even some surprises that I didn't even mention. We have a whole module on how to do affiliate marketing on YouTube, which actually sell a lot of ClickBank products using YouTube videos, which is really cool. I'll show you guys how to do that. So I added all this extra content. We redid the whole members area. Did we, push up the price? Did we double the price? Did we make it more expensive? No. It's still just $97. Now that's not $97 per module, per CD, or anything like that. It's a $97 one-time fee for everything. The 5 modules and all the bonuses, all the resources, all the goodies. I got the link down there at the bottom of your page, and I think we've put it in the chat box for you. It's a tiny URL, so it's tinyurl.com/Michael VTA. Now that when you go there, that's going to take you directly to the ClickBank checkout page, safe and secure order. Fill out your details, and you can literally create a username and password and be going through the training in like the next 35 seconds and start to go through there. So we're going to get to some question and answers in a second. There's some questions that have been coming in, and I appreciate that. If you have any other questions, start typing them in now because I want to spend some time with you guys answering your questions. That's kind of like my favorite part of the call. One other thing I want to share with you is that I right now in my business do not offer any one-on-one coaching. I get asked it all the time, and I close down that part. I actually don't do any service-based for anybody or anything like that anymore. However, for my members, students that are inside Video Traffic Academy, I give them the world. And I'm inside this private group that we've created just for members on Facebook. And I'm in there every day, answering questions, giving tips, making videos for them, and supporting them on their way. And let me tell you, this is the greatest tip I can share with you. There's a couple thousand people in there today, and one of the things you're going to learn in the course, this is another tip for you, so perk those ears up real quick. Getting social activity with your videos, like views from Facebook and shares and likes and all that stuff, helps with your ranking. When you share your link inside the private group and you get 200 people watching it instantly, that's going to help you, and that's going to get your client pretty excited that you got results that quickly. It's our little way of ethically cheating the system, is that we have this support group to all help each other out, this community that boosts each other up. They're all smarter than me, by the way. They give great tips and advice, and they teach me every day. So it's a fantastic group to be a part of. You guys are going to love it. So please, when you join, hop into that group and say hello, introduce yourself, share a YouTube channel, share your website, get to know everybody in there. I really appreciate that. And yes, we do have the 60-day money-back guarantee. This is all through ClickBank. So if you guys are familiar with ClickBank, your order is safe and secure. We don't want anyone going through the program that isn't happy with it. So if it's not up to your standards, that's absolutely fine. We have a support staff standing by 24/7. You just simply email them and say, this wasn't for me. I don't want to be doing YouTube or anything like that. And we have no problem giving you a full 100% money back refund. This actually, guys, become a great friend of mine. His name's John Pullum, superstar student, and he said, "I'm happy to be in this group. When I got the VTA course, I figured I'd be taking them up on their money back guarantee." So he actually bought thinking he was just going to refund. I love it. "I thought I knew everything on video marketing and YouTube, and after getting to the course, I realized I didn't know much on the subject at all." That's usually the impression of most people. "I was smiling from ear to ear as I watched the course and couldn't wait to take action on what I learned." Why spend money on something if you're not going to use it? I say amen to that. So here's what we're going to do, and here's something I'm really excited about. I totally almost forgot about this. On your screen, if you're looking right now, for those people who haven't signed up yet, I just finished up something really exciting. This is something really special I did. I took a group of students, and I took them through a live 4-week boot camp on how to use YouTube to build a list. And on those calls, there were 4 of them, I created my own video, and I showed them live how I was doing this. And in those 4 weeks, I made one video and turned that video into a YouTube video and put it out on the internet, and was able to generate, just from that one video, 624 new subscribers. Not YouTube subscribers. I'm saying leads, email addresses, contact information from one video. And I basically did that in like 3 or 4 days. And there was some really cool, sneaky, awesome stuff that I did. People paid $297 to be part of that boot camp. When you guys sign up for Video Traffic Academy for just $97, I'm giving you guys the entire blueprint and recordings to that entire boot camp. You guys can see, breaking it down step by step, how I went through live teaching that process to get all those new leads and build a list using one YouTube video. So you guys see the link. What I'd love to do, because question and answer is my favorite part. I know I couldn't get to everything on YouTube and traffic generation and video SEO. There's a huge topic, and there's a lot of stuff to learn. But I did my best to give you guys the best I could in this little over an hour and 15 minutes. So if you guys have additional questions, whether it's about the program, whether it's about something else that's on the top of your head, I'd love to chat with you guys about it. And Michael, if you're there and want to give me a break on my voice.
On your talking?
Yeah.
I was muted out there for a minute. No, I agree with just pretty much everything you guys said. It's funny that you don't do a lot of SEO. when it comes to videos. Well, I mean, you do. I see some of the modules and stuff, but you're not an SEO kind of guy. But a lot of the things that you're doing is the stuff that we're doing on our videos, and of course, with our stuff that we have, we get real in depth with the SEO. I mean, we try and figure out every little minute detail about how we can amp up our ranking on this. But you guys heard it from me at the beginning. James was somebody that I was actually subscribed to on YouTube. I'm still subscribed to him. I watched his video way before I knew who he was and learned from his videos before that. And now here it is. We talk and I have him on here, and I didn't even know him at the time. But I saw the value of his training and saw the value of what it was. I myself needed it, and I'm not good at everything, but I can find ways to learn and become good at certain things, and he helped me do that. Not only that, but for $97, I think he's pretty much giving you guys keys to the castle on that. So that's pretty awesome stuff. Also, I wanted to say this too. I have some new YouTube software that I have not released to a single soul on this planet. And I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to have somebody try it out for me here on the call. So here's the deal. If you pick up this training, I will select 3 people from the buyers, okay, will get the YouTube software that I have. I'm going to have a list of who decides to purchase this and invest in their education, and I will pretty much contact you and give you a free registration key for the software. Other people are going to have to buy it, and you don't have to. Only thing I'll want from you is just a little bit of feedback on it, on anything that we may need to change on it, or we need to do something on. It's just kind of one of those. We haven't released it yet, and it's not in beta. It's pretty much good to go, but just wanted to throw down on that. So if you guys are up for it, you can get some free unreleased software for YouTube. It'll help you amplify your page rank on your channels. So all the videos that you create automatically have a really nice backlink coming directly from your channel. It's something that you can do yourself, and it does pretty much everything on autopilot. So that's for 3 people. You have to get it in the next 24 hours or less, and I will contact you personally and get you a copy of it and a registration key for it. How's that sound?
Hey, I think that's awesome, and I appreciate that, because it's really funny. A lot of that stuff is stuff we teach, but it's either something you got to do yourself or get like a virtual assistant. Exactly. So software.
If you save money, then you're making money. Is the way I see it.
Yes. So we've got some great questions that come in. I'm going to address some of these. Let's see. Robert Ong just says, "I will buy it now. Thanks." I'm in, Michael. Awesome. And I'm in, says Paul Guthrow. Tony Anderson had a great question. He said, "I'm already a member and I love your stuff." Thank you, Tony. He says, "Do I get the additional products and bonuses that I do not have with my current membership?" If there's anyone else besides Tony on this call who already has Video Traffic Academy, then I'm going to have you email my support, which I'm sending to you, which is support@jameswedmore.com. So, Tony, I'm going to send that to you. And yes, I will make sure that you get your hands on the video list building method. Absolutely. So just send me an email, and if you can show a proof of your receipt, that would actually expedite the process. Let's see. And Michael, if you see any other questions in there, I see some others I'm just kind of digging through. Let me know. Paul also asked, he goes, "Is the group the upsell?" No, the group you get access to, and there's no membership fee to be a part of the private Facebook group, and that's kind of what's been so amazing to people. Is we've had people in there for over a year now, and they're still in there. They don't have to pay any money to be in there, and I think that's great. And we, anytime we update the course, you still get it. So awesome stuff. Joyce Kerr is saying, besides Pin It, do you have Facebook Share, etc.? What is the other 2 I have? Okay, I know one that I have, and Joyce is referring to the little animated overlays that I have. I do have a Facebook like, and I have a YouTube subscribe button one. And those are the only ones I have. I don't have any Twitter animations or anything like that. So those are in there. These are things that, like, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about these little animated videos that you can, like, put in your YouTube videos. Kind of makes it more fun and engaging. These are things I paid, like, guys, like $50 to make for me. And there's a ton of them in there. As you guys will see it, you can just drop into your videos and make them more professional. And I think your clients are going to like them too. All those little jazzy, snazzy, automated stuff. So there are a ton of people who have signed up, and I want to congratulate some of these people for you guys, highlight you guys, welcome you guys for taking action. So let's just go through some of the people right now, give some shout outs. Let's see, we got Clarence Hall, Craig Kostenbader, C.D. McMurphy, Cynthia Gardner, Robert Ong, Rolef Kierce, sorry I don't have your first name, Mr. Hartenberger, or E. Hartenberger, David Padouche, Edward Randolph, James Brooks, Ray Marin, Mary Crewley, Daniel Letcher-Murty, Stephen Tuttle, James Hogue, Paul Guthrow, Donald Willard, I think I'm saying some of these names twice, apologize, Ken Bracken, Luis Aided, Annette, Annette's got a challenging last name for me, I'll do my best, Annette Wickramasuriya. Wickramasuriya.
Ooh, that was a good one. Nice
I tried. And Kevin Feldman, congrats you guys for taking action. I know there's a bunch of people still signing up and joining. So awesome, you guys, and welcome aboard. And let's see. I want to look at some more questions. Let's see. Cynthia Gardner said all set and ready to go. Yes. Paul said he joined the social marketing tribe as well. Yes, we do have a other social media training if you're interested in Twitter and Facebook and all the other stuff that I'm personally not the expert to. We bring in the other experts to teach that stuff. I'm really bad when it comes to Twitter and Facebook. It's hilarious. I like to stick where I'm good at is video. And John Murdoch says, I joined Video Traffic Academy very recently and working my way through the training. It's great value. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Let's see. We do have a question that says, do you have content on selling videos for offline customers? That's fantastic. I actually don't. Basically, and I don't have your name in here. It just says MX. Asked the question, do you have content on how to sell videos to offline customers? I don't have training inside the program on how to pitch this to this type of service to the offline business owner, and I know Michael would have a ton of fantastic strategies for you. However, there are a lot of people in our Facebook group that's what they do as a business. And here's the one thing I will say, because I going to film school myself, that's actually what a lot of my friends and colleagues do to this day, is they produce commercials or business videos that they put on the web. And here's the one thing I want to say. Creating a video is something that does not, what's the right word? It's very it's actually, believe it or not, it's a lower skill set in that you can find someone to make videos for dirt cheap. I have a guy that guys, real quick, I'm just going to go in and see if I can pause that really quickly because it was just about to hit 0 and I want to answer this question really quick. So I got a guy I actually went to high school with, and I found out he's doing videos for local business. I go, that's awesome, fantastic, you're doing videos. Okay, how much are you charging? And he said $200. I'm like, wait a second, you're charging $200 to go in and make a video for a client? I'm just like, you need to raise your prices. But the other thing that I just advised him to do, this is very recently, so we'll see how he does with this, is it's his job as the business owner and the marketer to convey the value of a service that he can render of what to do with that video once he makes it. Because a video that looks amazing and it's Academy Award winning and it just sits on a desktop or it sits on the internet getting 3 views is not worth a dime. It's what you do with that video. And to be able to provide a follow-up service of, yes, we will rank your video, we will market your video, we will get it to quote-unquote go viral, we will get the views, we will get the exposure, we'll get it ranked, that's, in my opinion, where the real value is in providing that service to other people. And all of that information, yes, is contained in here. That's what I teach. Let's see. Lou was referring to, we have a whole training on how to do iPhone videos, but he said he has an Android. Yeah, Lou, I would pass on that because it does not teach how to use an Android for video, but I'm not sure about the Android if it has a video camera.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
I have an Android phone. I shoot videos with them all the time.
Yeah, who here has a camera on their phone? It's the easiest way to start making videos. I've got some great stuff coming in. I want to go through these. Galaxy S3, baby. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's just iPhone. All this other stuff is foreign to me. Jill asked a really important question. She goes, "Did you say that it's not a good idea to buy views for your videos?" Jill, I did say that, and I'm going to tell you why. There are two types of view buying services that I'm aware of. One is the robot views, where they're doing some magical service where they re-ping your video and it just hits the site and hits up the counter of views. The other one, and that's totally illegal by YouTube. They hate that. People have gotten their accounts busted by that. The other one is the kind where it's like a pyramid scheme for videos, where like you watch 5 other people's videos and you'll get 5 views. And it's this community view sharing thing. And you pay for it. Whether you're paying for it by watching other people's videos or you give them money, you're still paying for it. Here's the problem with that, and this is super important. In order, you pay the money and you get a real person watching your video. Now, obviously, number one, it's not a targeted prospect anyway, so it's not like that view is going to turn into anything for you. But number two, that viewer is not staying on your video for more than 10 seconds. They're only required by the software that does the view getting, to stay on the video for 5 to 10 seconds. So when YouTube looks at your back-end analytics and they see your 3-minute video and 95% of the people have dropped off in 10 seconds, that's not going to look really good in their eyes. So even though you see a nice fat number underneath your video that says 3,000, 5,000, 7,000 views, that's awesome. But in a long-term strategy, it actually hurts you. So I'm a much more fan of just going for the keyword and getting ranked for it and get the organic search. How was that? Let's see. I got some other great questions. I'm trying to just give my voice a rest because I've been talking straight for a while. A bunch of other people who have signed up. Thanks, guys. Welcome aboard. And if I haven't gotten to your question, we'll definitely get to it in a minute. Robert Ong asked a great question. He said, "Can you discuss the title, the description, and the tags?" Yes. When you upload your video, YouTube technically wants 4 things besides the video. They want the video, but then they want the title, they want descriptions, they want tags, and they really want a transcript. Now, we're not going to talk much about the transcript right now. We show you inside the course how to do that properly, and YouTube actually does a good job now of kind of auto-generating a transcript, but you still want to tweak it because they don't do the greatest job on it. It kind of botches your language. But the title, the description, and the tags are the 3 main things other than that. And we need our keyword phrase, like armpit fat, in all 3 of those. So the number 1 tip is that put your keyword right at the beginning of the title. So if we were to go back to the armpit fat example, we didn't do a keyword. The title was not how to get rid of armpit fat. It was armpit fat be gone, because I wanted armpit fat right at the beginning. The further away your actual keyword is from the beginning of the sentence or the beginning of the title, the more it loses its oomph or its power. You want to put the keyword in the description. I like to say the earlier you can, but I like to treat your description as a mini blog post. I don't know if I have actual solid proof, but what I've seen and what has really been my gut instinct is that the more time and energy we put into a good description, the more that helps. The more we treat it like a little mini article, the more content we put in there that's like real content, the better that can help. And then the tags, I mean, there's all kinds of different discussions with the tags, but obviously your main keyword you want to put in there and a few other related keywords. I don't like people to go crazy or overboard, all that keyword stuffing and stuff, but you want to have a few other related ones in there as well. And we talk about that a little bit more. Hopefully that helps, Robert. That should give you a little clarity without me having a visual slide to go over. Cynthia Gardner asked, you mentioned affiliate videos. Do you include this in the training? Yes. I make some fun, good money with affiliate marketing using YouTube. And let me tell you, there is nothing better than receiving affiliate money for something that you just feel like, wow, I didn't even work for this money and it just comes in. It's a really great feeling. And I've actually been doing that for a long time. And I don't really share all those niches here, but I do share them inside the program. And I really don't mind if you want to steal them or go for your own. But I have a very simple model and formula I follow for using selling digital ebooks through sites like ClickBank, so that you know you're getting paid and it's really easy. So I'm a big fan of that, and it's a great way to make money and income without even owning a website, which is kind of pretty fun. Ooh, okay. Craig's asking a really good question. It's just bam, right off the cuff. Craig said, off the cuff, what would be one strategy that we could go out and implement right away to start generating some cash flow this week? Thank you, you guys rock. Craig, this is still a very broad question. I'm going to tell you why. We're kind of getting into coaching versus just like training and stuff. But whenever someone asks me this type of question, like what's the quickest way I can get some cash flow like right now? There's one thing you need to consider, because if you were to tell me I want to make X amount of dollars this week, I could say that's easy. I mean, there's a million ways to make a lot of money. But we start narrowing down those choices when we create rules for ourselves. Rules of things that we're willing to do and things that we're not willing to do. Today, I don't offer coaching because it takes up too much of my time, and I'd have to charge more money than I'd like to. So I don't do it. I've created a rule for myself. So really it starts out with saying, what are you willing to do? And the easiest way to take what you've learned on this webinar tonight and make money is to provide a service for other people. It's the simplest, quickest way. And obviously this is what Michael teaches a lot of. It's really easy to go to someone who, has an hour and 40 minutes now less information than you do because they didn't attend this webinar, and you say, I can show you how to do this with a video. I can do it for you. Would you let me? And it's really not hard to go to someone who wants more leads, wants more sales, local business owner, and say, I'm going to do it for you. Especially on the topic of video, because it's so hot. And if you guys have kind of felt on this call like the video stuff's still a little over my head, imagine how your clients are feeling. I mean, you guys are much more educated on the internet and what's working online than they are. And so this esoteric, huge concept of making a video and getting it to get me, new customers, I don't know how to do that. So they would gladly pay for someone. That's my answer. Michael, did you have any answer or follow up to that question?
I heard most of it, but I was just kind of tuning in a little bit in and out there. What was exactly
the question? Was, and I just lost it. No, it was, where did it go? Here it is. This is from Craig. He says, what would be one strategy that we could go out and implement right away to start generating cash flow this week?
There's a ton of Christmas stuff coming up right now, guys, obviously. So one thing to do is go out and start knocking it out for videos on popular toys for Christmas, for example. We actually have a new press release training that we're actually about to release here in the next 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks maybe, which kind of depends, that we used for case studies. We used products from Amazon and a couple of other places. So we used, I think it was like a camera. We used some popular children's toys. And we also used Jailbreak iPad 3. That was actually one of the keywords. So we did about 4 case studies. And we did press releases, but we also did videos, and using some SEO strategies, stuff like that. And we were able in the first 24 hours to get over 2,000 product clicks on one of those products alone, just off of the video. Had it on the first page in about 3 or 4 hours after the video was posted. So, I mean, if it's me and you're asking me that, I'd say go out there and start looking at high-profile Christmas gifts that are out there. Things like that. If you can get a lock on a mini iPad, do it. Children's toys are obviously going to be huge. Again, just cameras, just the normal stuff that you can get your hands on affiliate-wise. Most of the stuff you can sell via Amazon. We were doing it through an Amazon affiliate account. But, I mean, that's what I would do. I'm trying to think of anything else that I would just off the top of my head do. Also, that would be the main thing. The other thing, too, is I would rank videos. Here's what I believe when it comes to local stuff. Videos and local stuff are super easy to just snatch rankings for local type keywords using videos. You can go off of YouTube's domain authority, do some backlinking, and a little bit of SEO. You use the right keywords, and boom, usually on the first page. And you can rent that video to a local business. Even if you rent the video for $200 a month, I mean, all you need is 10 videos, and you're making $24,000 a year
Boom.
off of those videos. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's that easy. So just knock out a couple of videos, bump them up there, and then start approaching people in your area and say, "Hi, I've got this list of folks. You're our first one on the list. If you don't take it,
The next guy will.
competitor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, somebody's going to do it."
Yes.
And it's a good argument, you know, because it bumps off somebody off the first page of Google, and it opens that real estate up.
Totally. I love that. I totally love that. So, guys, if you look at your screen right now, you will actually see the inside members area of Video Traffic Academy. This is what it looks like inside. I want to quickly show you guys some stuff. If anyone's having questions, issues at all, we have a support tab on every page that you can access with 24/7 support staff standing by. Also, you can email them directly, support@videotrafficacademy.com. Some of the stuff that you look at, all the modules are down here, all the videos that we can open and play. I'll let this one just kind of give you guys a quick look at it. This one's actually going to start playing in a second, so I'll mute that. You guys can see a little welcome video from me. All the downloads, the MP3s, we even have cheat sheets and stuff like that to help you along the way. Now, we had some people asking, who was it? I forgot who it was. I'm sorry, but a few of you guys were asking how to get access to the community, or the Facebook group. It is actually this community tab right here up at the top, and you click that, and that'll take you to the private group. And I'll be there to hang out with you guys and make sure you get approved into there as well. I want to show you really quick the bonuses. I only mentioned 4 on the call tonight because I didn't want to bore you too much with everything you're getting. But we actually have some other stuff as well. There's actually 7 in total. There's some list building stuff in there. And here's video marketing for affiliates. So if you want to do affiliate marketing on YouTube, there's how you would do it. Here is the video resource library, our call to action bumpers, royalty-free music, sales backgrounds, and all kinds of other cool stuff. So a lot of stuff that we've done to provide the most for you guys. So like I said, if you're having any questions at all, support@videotrafficacademy.com is our support team. We're standing by. So if anyone's having problems with their order, or if a page went down, you just let us know. And we'll take care of you. Actually, Tatiana Walker just said, do you have templates for customization of your YouTube channel? Well, I'm glad you asked because it's, let's see, I have to remember which one it is. I think it's sales video background or video placeholder. It's one of these in here. Maybe if I just click on this one. Yes, we do. It's in bonus 3, the video resource library. Yes, we have a Photoshop template that you can use. Let me show you how to do that really quickly. So, yes. Let's see. Yeah, a bunch of other cool things that you guys can see in here. Here's the channel template. You guys get that down there. Craig asks, can you speak on the OTO, the one-time offer? There's a video of Lewis House popping up. Yeah, we do offer additional training on social media from. I'm a part of a program called Social Marketing Tribe, and it's myself, Lewis Howes, Amy Porterfield, and Sean Malarkey. And every week we teach live to our members on all the major social networking sites, from LinkedIn to Twitter to YouTube and Facebook. So if you want to learn more beyond YouTube and how it all connects and all works together, we're there to help you as well. And you guys get a free month of that if you're interested. And like I said, if you have any problems at all, support at videotrafficacademy.com so we can take care of you. Let's see. Okay, Lee asked a great question. Where do we get the fast acting bonus? Guys, let me go back to the slides really quick. This fast acting bonus, the list building bootcamp, is not something anybody else gets. This is something I will be selling the recordings, so it is not in there. I am sending this and granting access to this to you guys separately. So we have to look at everyone who signed up, and then we'll be sending it on over in the next 24 hours or less. So you'll get it really soon, but this is not something that's available to anybody else that joined. Only you guys for being on your call. This is kind of like my thank you guys for hanging out with us for almost close to 2 hours now, which is awesome. So just to let you guys know, you just be a little patient on that extra bonus. That'll come shortly. And Tony is saying, I can't find my receipt. Tony, just go ahead and email my support anyways. I see your name, and I trust you. I know you're not lying to me. Nope, not a problem. Bradley asked a question about, can we get access to the social media group later? Yes, you can. RJ asked, I purchased VTA last year. How do I upgrade to 2.0? Is it the same link? No, it's not, RJ. We actually put it on a new thing. You need to email support at Video Traffic Academy. I'll put that link in there for everybody. RJ, just email our support department and say, I'd love to, please upgrade me to the 2.0 version. And she'll put your username into the new one. Send to all. There we go. Let's see. Tatiana's I got a great tip for you. Tatiana said, I don't have Photoshop. Well, if you want to edit a template, you're going to need something like Photoshop. So there's a free website called Pixlr. I'll put that in the group for you guys. This is a great little tip. Pixlr.com. And that is an online Photoshop type editing platform that allows you to make simple edits. Plus, you can go to Fiverr.com or Odesk and get someone to make a beautiful background for you for really, really, really cheap. Yes, going through some things. Okay, Dave said, I assume this webinar will not be in the members area. That is correct. It won't be. But will there be a replay sent out to the attendees? Yes, I will be sending you guys this as a replay. So if you want to go back through any of this, absolutely. However, Dave and everyone else, all this content is inside the program. Everything I taught here is also included in one of the modules, at least, all throughout the program, what I talked about. But yes, I will be sending out a replay. So let's see. Any other questions? Awesome. Are you seeing any, Michael? I'm just kind of browsing through really quickly. Let's see really quick. Like I said, you guys, when you sign up.
Not that I.
Oh, go ahead.
Think you got most
Cool.
of them, but.
Okay, let's see. Awesome. Everyone else that signed up, if I haven't said your name, I apologize. Kevin Feldman, Paul, Guthrow, Craig, Kostenbader, Brenda Trott, Clarence Hall, Joyce Kerr, Roloff Kiers. Oh boy, this is a hard one. Colquitt. Part of your last name was cutting off there. But Colquitt, Martha, Parker, Paul Witten. Awesome, you guys. Congrats. Thank you for joining. Welcome aboard. I'm excited to have you guys. So I don't see any other questions that we haven't really addressed, but Michael, if you see any, let me know. Let's see. I got a big one from Dave. Let me just read that really quick. Says, hey, James and Michael, just purchased. So looking forward to joining your community and learning with you and your members. Thank you, Dave. This is such an awesome offer. Thank you for your very generous price. Was expecting it to be at least $297 or $497. Yeah, I hear you with that. Which would be perfectly fair for the level of training you're providing. I appreciate that. Would so love to get Michael's software. If I'm not selected as one of the elected recipients, please let me know how I can purchase. Cool. So Dave's interested in the software.
Yeah, definitely will. We'll let everybody know when we got it out and available to the masses. But it's gonna be a great one. I think you guys are gonna really like it. And the other thing too is after seeing what you have inside your user area, I think it's gonna really complement a lot of the training that you have in there in terms of all the SEO stuff and blah blah blah, and just that kind of stuff. Because it just works that way sometimes, where things work hand in hand, and it's just kind of one of those situations.
I like that. Real quick, Robert's been patiently asking. I appreciate it about annotations. I'm assuming you already know what annotations are. For those who don't, they're like little sticky notes that you can put on your videos that have text and stuff. I talk about annotations throughout the program, and Robert, and I saw that you signed up, and I kind of teach it what to do with it. There are some theories out there that I can't be 100% prove personally that say that putting your keywords in the annotations actually helps for your ranking. It's one of those things where I do it anyways, whether or not I can prove it or not. It's like it takes 2 seconds to make an annotation, so I put my keyword in them. But they're really great for helping to drive home your call to actions. When you have a thing that says, click the link below, I have an annotation that comes up that says, click the link below, and you can use it to get people to subscribe and go to other videos and stuff like that. So I have some really cool annotation strategies, but they're not a do or die thing. They're kind of like lower on the totem pole of like the powerful juice that drives the results you get with videos. So you'll learn some cool little tricks I do with annotations throughout there, though. So cool. All right, you guys. I appreciate the feedback and the interaction. It makes my job of doing this much more fun. Yeah, Michael, if you have any last words other than that, though, I just want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you to everyone who hung out with us, who was on the webinar, and obviously everyone who signed up tonight. And I'll be hanging out with you guys in the Facebook group. So,
yeah, guys, and I appreciate you all coming out here. I know it's morning, noon, and night, depending where you're at. But this kind of training is really important for you guys. I keep telling you guys, it's YouTube and press releases, it's videos and press releases that are really just out there right now, grabbing the search rankings. So, and video is important for many other reasons, just besides grabbing some search rankings and stuff. I mean, you need to have some engagement. You need to know how to create videos that have call to actions in there, have buttons in there that funnel them through one video to another. These are all important things, guys, but really appreciate it. Make sure if you, on your way out, as you leave, please give us your feedback in the question area. Tell us what you think we could have done better on this, what you love the most about this webinar, any of the biggest aha moments you may have gotten. We do read everything that you put in here. I read every stinking thing that you guys put in here. I'm serious. So please put it in there because we want to know anything that we can do to improve your experience, or if we see something that everybody really liked a lot, we'll know to offer a little bit more of that. So just know that you guys' voices are heard, and we do care about what you think about it. So just type that in there, let us know. And for me, I want to also just thank James personally for coming out and spending some time with you guys and showing you some really cool stuff, especially when it comes to the Video Traffic Academy. And he is giving you guys a screaming deal at $97. I'm sorry, but this is worth $500 minimum. And to have him available to answer questions in the Facebook group and to be inside the members area and stuff like that is really invaluable. It's like having a highly paid consultant to ask these kind of questions to right there, at your fingertips, rather than having to search around YouTube, wade through a bunch of crap and information, not know what's right and wrong, when you've got somebody who's clearly an expert right there at your fingertips. So $97. Suggest you guys do it. And like I said, in the next 24 hours, and the timer is actually ticking. I have a timer on my computer. So when that thing's at 0, I will select 3 people that did purchase it in the first 24 hours to get the software. You guys just need to give me a little bit of feedback on the YouTube software. It's called YouTube Rank Blaster.
I like it.
And the only way you can get it right now, period, is by buying James's thing. I've not let anybody see it. Nobody in my office has even played with it. It's just me and the guys who developed it. That's it. So we've kept it under wraps, and that's the only way you guys can get it. So that's it. And also, as long as there's a replay on this, I will be showing this replay over the weekend. So if you have any questions about it, please email James's support. Just let him know that you were on the webinar for Michael X. And if you guys email our support for any reason, just let us know that you were on James's webinar and you had some questions about it, and we'll make sure that we either get you the answer or we'll get you to somebody who can answer whatever question you have. So thanks a lot, guys. And James, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you, everyone else.
Hi, James Wedmore here with Video Traffic Academy, where we've shown thousands of small business owners, entrepreneurs, and video marketers like yourself how to leverage the power of the world's third largest website, YouTube. Now, if you've been using video in your business for some time but haven't been getting the results that you expected, or you're brand spanking new with video and you want to spread your message far and wide, then you can't afford to ignore what I'm going to share with you in this short little video. In the past year alone, YouTube has grown at an exponential rate to over 4 billion views each and every day. Not just that, but YouTube now has over 800 million monthly unique users and a record high of over 72 hours of footage uploaded every single minute. Now, here's my favorite stat. According to a recent study, it is predicted that by the year 2014, 90% of all online traffic will be video-based. I guarantee you that the information contained in this short video will help you to quickly overcome any video hurdle that you think you may have and turn you into a video-making, traffic-getting machine. And with the way things are going, the window of opportunity is drastically shrinking. But the good news for you is it's still easy to get started. Now, having the opportunity to work with so many small business owners over the past few years, I've got a pretty good idea as to why you haven't begun to start using video just yet. Maybe you don't think you have what it takes to be on camera. Maybe you think you don't have the budget, or you think you don't have time to learn a new skill, or maybe you're just not sure what to say in your videos. Now, before I tell you how to leverage YouTube properly, I want to take a moment and tell you why I care so much about sharing this valuable information with you. I've had a video camera in my hand for as long as I can remember. Making videos has always been my passion. I even went to film school for it. I got my degree, did a few internships, and I was completely disenchanted by the real world. Every creative idea was abruptly met by a stern no from someone at a higher level. With no creative freedom, my passion was gone. I felt completely boxed in, trapped in a potential career that would leave me burnt out and unfulfilled before it even began. Fast forward a few years, I did what any entrepreneur would do. I quit and I went into business for myself. I started with what I knew, video. I used video to market my business. That got results, people noticed, and I started helping others with their videos too. And today, as YouTube continues to grow and video creation keeps getting easier and more affordable, I'm reaching thousands of people with Video Traffic Academy, hosting dozens of boot camps and speaking on the topic all over the country. I get recognized on the street, big opportunities fall on my lap, and doors seem to magically open. Now I know what you're thinking. Great for you, James, but can I really get results like that? The answer is yes, and that's why I'm on a mission to give small business owners like you the upper hand when it comes to video and YouTube marketing. And you see, that's the point, because you're on a mission too. You have a passion, you have a unique message that you want to share and get out to the world. And video is hands down the most effective way to get your message and your mission out to more people and make a bigger impact with less effort. Let me show you how this is all possible. Now, a few months ago, Lewis Howes and I were on a packed webinar with over 1,000 attendees. We decided to start the call by asking two very simple questions. The first question we asked our guests was, how many of you have seen a YouTube video in the past 7 days? Remarkably, 91% said yes to having seen a YouTube video in the past 7 days. So we decided to ask a follow-up question. And I asked, how many of you have uploaded a video to YouTube in the past 7 days? And surprisingly, almost all of our virtual hands came down, and only 11% of our audience admitted to saying yes, they've uploaded a video in the past 7 days. 11%. So what does all this mean? Well, everyone's watching YouTube videos, and not just on youtube.com, but on Facebook, Twitter, even their mobile devices. But few are actually taking that step forward to becoming a content creator and sharing their message to the world. This opens up a huge opportunity for you to showcase your content to an eager audience in order to catapult you to celebrity status in your industry before your competition does. Now, no matter how foreign and unknown YouTube may appear to you right now, the real big secret is to just get started. Start making videos as soon as possible to get them out to as many people as you can. And if you're still not convinced that YouTube is right for you, consider this. With over 4 billion daily views, YouTube is more than just traffic to your website. Your videos will fuel the growth of your online community of raving fans, viewers who can't stop talking about your content, who show up week after week begging for more, and share your stuff without hesitation. YouTube also gives you the opportunity to strengthen your brand. When others come to you to watch your videos, you transform yourself into the authority in your marketplace. Sound too good to be true? Well, let me introduce you to a few of our friends and past students who have seen exceptional results with their YouTube and online video marketing results. Now, pay close attention, because the things they are doing are things that you could easily model and replicate in your business. After uploading her first video in April 2011, Alejandra Costello hit the fast track to online celebrity status. Sharing her tips and tricks for organizing your home and your time, she was quickly able to shut down her local, done-for-you services and generate a full-time passive income from the comfort of her laptop. With a channel that has reached over 1 million views, she has been featured on HGTV and several other print publications. Then there's John Romanello, a fitness coach that has risen the ranks of online fame, who admits, "I get recognized in the streets of New York City all the time, and people say they love my fitness videos." His YouTube videos have helped his search rank tremendously, sending him more coaching clients and getting him a ton of traffic to his site each and every month. Then there's Jeff Rose, the financial planner, who uses his YouTube videos to share his financial tips through his stories and attract high-end clients. We all know money is a very sensitive topic. Do you think you'd be more likely to trust a financial planner after watching their videos, hearing their voices, and seeing their faces? John Pullum, a motivational speaker and superstar VTA student, shared that 99% of his customers admit that they hire him over any of his other competitors for one reason and one reason alone. They see his YouTube videos of past testimonials. My dear friend Marie Forleo skyrocketed her results from just 2,000 views per video to over 15,000 in just 6 months' time. With 1.5 million total views, Marie was able to sell out her high-ticket live event with just a couple of emails. Why? Because she had already promoted it in one of her YouTube videos. Kristen Eckstein, a book marketing coach, shared with us that her 2 biggest clients found her because they Googled her and saw her YouTube videos. As she put it, one of those clients signed a contract for a $6,000 publishing program before I ever had a chance to speak with her. My first Google sale, and it was a direct result of just one YouTube video. Now, let's face it, most of us out there don't really enjoy the selling and aggressive marketing sides of our business. Yet every day we're bombarded with training programs, articles, courses, and more teaching us how to sell and push our products and services on more and more people using social media. Well, my question for you is, what if we didn't have to? You see, when you use YouTube correctly, video has the opportunity to transform you into the authority, a celebrity who no longer has to chase clients or aggressively market your products and services. Instead, you attract raving fans that come to you. With over 5 years of experience using YouTube in several different industries, and with a background in film, I've had the fortunate opportunity to have some of the industry's biggest names come to me for their online video marketing needs. Last year, we took the world by storm with Video Traffic Academy, a program that thousands have used with incredible success. But now, it's time to raise the bar. So I asked myself, How can we improve Video Traffic Academy? How can we take our training and our clients to the next level? Well, with a solid year of intense testing and experimenting on YouTube, we had our answer. Introducing Video Traffic Academy 2.0. Video Traffic Academy 2.0 is your complete roadmap to navigating YouTube for more results. The entire course is broken up into 5 core modules of video training that show anyone how to turn simple little videos into free organic traffic while building your brand and creating a community of raving fans. For Video Traffic Academy 2.0, we've completely upgraded the training to include newly expanded and up-to-date content. Now, here's the deal. No matter what you think your current video challenge may be, I know exactly what you need in order to transform your business with video. You need it to be simple. Now, is it easy? No. But anything worth doing in life takes time and effort. And quite frankly, if anyone told you that building a business was going to be easy, they probably lied to you about other things as well. The entire program is designed to take you from point A, where you are right now, and walk you through each step so you know what to do and how to do it until you reach point B. What's point B? More traffic, more leads, getting found in Google, an invaluable online brand, and a community of raving fans? You decide. You can use this proven process for 1 video or 100. Now, last year, while all these other gurus and experts out there were pushing people into their $1,000 to $2,000 courses, we made the bold decision to make Video Traffic Academy available to as many people as possible for the no-brainer price of just 97 bucks. Why? Well, we wanted to prove once and for all that anyone in any business who was brave enough to just push the record button on that camera could start getting results online with video. Needless to say, we were right. So we've updated with all new content, we've reprogrammed the entire membership site, and we've added a ton of bonuses. But have we raised the price? No. It's still just 97 bucks. And our mission remains the same, to help more small business owners like yourself get the upper hand with YouTube and transform your online marketing with video. So by now, if you're still watching this video, it means you're wasting valuable time that you could be using going through the content inside our members area. The Add to Cart button is directly below this video. Go ahead and click that link now, fill out your details on the next page, and you'll be granted access in moments. Your training begins inside our members-only training portal. There you'll find all your video tutorials, PDFs, audio MP3s, and bonuses. Oh, that's right, the bonuses. Now, no stellar product would be complete without a few exceptional gifts to reward you for taking action. So, here we go. Bonus number 1, the Director's Toolkit. These are the tools and resources I use personally to make better videos with less effort. Everything from royalty-free music, backgrounds, templates, animated videos, and more awaits you inside the training. Bonus number 2, the Outsourcer's Guide to Video. I know you think video takes a lot of time. I know you think you have to learn it all yourself, but you're dead wrong. The biggest secret to getting massive results with your videos while still doing what you do best, serving your customers, is to find the right people to do your video editing and exporting for you. And I'll show you how to find outsourcers for just a few dollars an hour. Bonus number 3, faceless videos. Think you have to sit on the video sidelines just because you don't want to be in front of the camera? Let's face it, we all have days where we're too lazy to shave that burly beard or put on all that makeup, and sometimes it's just nice to do a video in our PJs. In this special bonus, I'll show you 9 ways that you can get better results without even showing your face on the camera. And bonus number 4, the VTA community. Nothing is more valuable than having access to a network of experienced action-taking video marketers who can help and support you along your journey. When we launched VTA 1.0, we welcome members to our private Facebook group, a place where students could meet, ask questions, and network. To this day, our students admit that this has been the most valuable asset of their VTA membership. And as a student of VTA 2.0, we extend that same access to you. And with the goal of keeping this video as short as possible, I decided to not take another 30 minutes to talk about how great the program is or share each and every detail of what you're getting, and figured the best way would be for you to discover it yourself inside Video Traffic Academy. Now, there's one more thing that you need to know before you buy. Video Traffic Academy 2.0 comes with an outrageous guarantee, so there is absolutely zero risk to you. If you don't feel like you're robbing us because Video Traffic Academy 2.0 is the most comprehensive YouTube traffic getting training program and the best $97 you spend on your marketing education, we'll gladly refund 100% of your money, no questions asked. Well, there you have it. You have everything that you need to decide if YouTube is right for you and your business. So, are you happy with your current social media marketing efforts? Could you use more traffic to your website or to your blog? Do you need a proven step-by-step system for generating more leads, getting more traffic, and growing your business online? If the answer is yes, then I welcome you as the newest member of Video Traffic Academy 2.0. Go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below this video, fill out your details on the next page, and we'll see you inside. Thanks.